From Cleveland's most accurate weather team, this is 19 First Alert Plus. Sponsored by the man that makes them pay, Tim Misney.
You know, I was going to show the shot that I had pulled up of Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, but then Sam had this creepy look up, so we're going to show that, which is Edgewater Beach, it's intense, man. I was driving in today, I was like, ooh, looks nice, and then I saw the clouds, so I was like, ooh, never mind.
Yeah, all that's about to come to a screeching halt, right? You can see the wind really picking up at Edgewater. The sky is super dark. If we were to turn the camera, you would see those clouds continuing to move east. We have a front moving through as we speak, and a wind advisory is currently in effect for Lake Geauga, Ashtabula, Lorain, and Cuyahoga. Some of these wind gusts may exceed 50 miles per hour. We're already seeing winds kick up Worcester 45 miles per hour, and that trend is only going to continue as we go into the afternoon with the winds moving from west to east. The rain is also moving from west to east. Notice it's 62 in Youngstown, 62 in Ashtabula. However, down in New Philadelphia, 60. And then if you look farther off to the west, you can see we're in the 40s in places like Sandusky. Mansfield has dropped to 43. The wind chill down in the 30s. You think about how nice it was just a couple of hours ago, and well, this is the beginning of the end of all of that. Still at 59 in Cleveland, but there's rain moving in right now. So if you're in Cleveland, the nice weather is almost done. You can see that area of rain associated with the front. It's basically extending from east of Cincinnati into our coverage area. That's going to continue to move east into Pennsylvania. And I think by 9 o'clock, we'll get a break in the rain. The winds will be high through midnight. Okay, so really windy tonight. We could see gusts exceeding 50 miles an hour, especially in the wind advisory area. Next 12 hours are very volatile, Jeff. So we've got the rain in the short term, the wind through midnight. And then again, by like 9 or so, we're pretty much done with the rain, and it's just the winds are howling out there. 2 o'clock in the morning, so 12 hours from now, we're dry. But then as we get into tomorrow, like sunrise and beyond, the radar may look like this. Ready? This by first thing tomorrow morning. Yeah, that's a wintry mix along the lakeshore and snow inland.
At least it looks pretty.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so. You got the little flake showing up.
Oh, you like the little particles? That's
Yeah.
an Erica special. She found
Of course
those,
it is.
and we thought they were really cute. So we've thrown some little particles on the map. So you see the rain where it's green, and then you see the little dots where it's snowing. Yeah, we gotta have fun where we can.
Alrighty, Sam, we will take a break. We will come back. We will look at the 7-day forecast, which hopefully will include more winter stuff.
I've represented families just like yours for over 4 decades. Listen, if you need me, call me. You know I'll be there for you, and I'll make them pay. In the meantime, I'll keep an eye out for you.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're watching this stream, you are the third person, fourth, I guess, to see this map. Only the fourth person. This is it. It's going to snow tomorrow. It's going to
That
snow a
looks
little tomorrow
sick.
night. What do you think? You said
I'm
it looks
pumped.
pathetic.
I said it looks sick.
Oh, I thought you said it looked pathetic, like we weren't
No.
getting enough snow.
No, this is like the perfect little introduction.
Yeah, it's just a little taste. It's like when you have sorbet between your, when you're like tasting at a tasting or something, and you cleanse your palate with the sherbet ice cream. That's what this is. This is the sorbet of the weather world. It's like a little taste, little palate cleanser, just to kind of get us ready for what is inevitably going to come down the road. So not a ton of snow. Now this is total all day tomorrow, all night, and early Friday. So this carries us through 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Couple of disclaimers with this. Lakeshore, not a ton of accumulation, but maybe a dusting. and we could almost put a trace there, but I think the issue is that we're going to see a little more wintry mix, a little more rain north of I-90, so don't expect much snow along the lakeshore. Famous last words from me. Inland, about a trace to an inch. However, if we get any lake enhancement, we may have to bump up those totals. I mean, there may be an area even across parts of Cuyahoga County where we end up with a little more than an inch. It all depends on, again, where we see the lake enhancement or if we can get a good squall going. That will change our forecast. High terrain of the snowbelt 1 to 3 plus. Somebody out there is going to see 4 inches. 4 inches is not a lot in January. In November, it's like, oh no. 1 to 2, I would say much of Portage County. We could almost say trace to 2 in that area. Hudson, southern and central Geauga County, the lighter blue, that's our 1 to 2 there. So this is an evolving forecast, obviously, again, where we see any lake enhancement, maybe some isolated higher totals.
I really am just pumped. Like, that pre-Thanksgiving snow is the perfect little intro.
Yeah, right?
It's great. Like, I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled.
Well, maybe it'll snow more on Thanksgiving. I'll be honest, I have no idea because we're 8 days out, and this short-term forecast is so changeable that it's like, well, 8 days out, I mean, whatever, just throw a dart at a dartboard. It does look cold. It's going to be in the 30s. At least that's how it looks right now. I'm seeing precip Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe some light wintry mix on Wednesday, but depending on what happens with that early week rain, we'll see. A little warm up early next week. Not much, though. 52 on Monday. And then Thanksgiving again. If you're planning right now, I would plan for colder weather in the 30s. Average for Thanksgiving is around 46 or 47, depending on where you live.
Alrighty, Sam, thank you so much for your time, effort, and attention. We will see you in a little bit.
Of course. Stay safe out there. First snow of the season, it's always like, oh my God, I forgot how to drive. I'm guilty of that myself as someone who doesn't have a lot of experience driving in the snow. So just be careful out there. It's going to be windy too. You've probably seen Erica's story about wet leaves and how that can be very dangerous. There's a ton of leaves people have carried to the curb and they're waiting on the trucks to come get the leaves. So there's going to be leaves in the street, leaves in the storm drains. That could add to some ponding Friday into Saturday. So please be mindful of that. Just be extra careful. Somebody's Christmas decorations are going to go blowing down the street with this wind. The second half of the 7 days, obviously not as active, but just a quick heads up in the short term. Tonight will be exceptionally windy. So please charge your phone because you might lose power. I hope you don't, but it is a possibility when you start talking about winds over 45 miles an hour.
That is very good information there, yes.
Yeah,
please
keep it
charge
charged.
everything, yeah. And for those of us that were without power for the week or whatever it was, I'm sure you still have all those lights that we purchased, so just keep those handy just to be safe. Sam, anything else before we let you go?
No, that just about covers it.
Thank you, Sam. We will see you on 19.
Okay, thanks, Jeff.
That is it for your First Alert forecast. 19 News kicking off in 34 minutes over on CBS. We will see everybody there. Have a great day.
19 News, now streaming on Samsung Smart TV. Search for channel